Hello Pisces, Pisces rising and Pisces moon people. This is your weekly horoscope for the week starting September 19th, 2016. Quick reminder for you guys, new style on the horoscopes. Astrology is included. The first half of the video is always going to be astrology, and then the next half is always going to be the cards. So everyone gets a little bit about what they're looking for. Now, quick reminder for you guys, Tarot Tutorship enrollment is on. I've got 2 classes up for enrollment online classes, for those of you who didn't know. One on September 18th, a Sunday, and one on September 25th, also a Sunday. If you'd like to enroll for either of those, you do need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, the same place you would go to schedule a consultation appointment with me or order a downloadable video file and reserve your spot. So, what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, we've got a lot of good. A heck of a lot of good going on. We've got 2 planets going direct. We've got Mercury turning direct in Virgo, your partnership zone, your commitment zone, your one-on-one relationships, your tightest bonds. And then we've also got Pluto going direct in your 11th house of friendships and social networking. And interestingly enough, they're also going to be forming a gorgeous connection, a beautiful trine to one another from the 22nd through the 24th of this week. And this kind of brings an energy of not just getting the gang back together, but sort of merging the old gang with the new gang, so to speak. This is actually going to be a week where there may even be some much stronger bonding opportunities or much more strong partnership opportunities coming from this merge as well. Whether it's you're noticing your new friends and your old friends getting along really well. Maybe a new friend and an old friend decide that they're going to try, dating. Or maybe even you end up in a relationship with a friend, or it's at least getting the footwork started for an opportunity for a relationship with somebody who's been a friend, or maybe even an old crush from back in the day. But we're talking about merging the present with our past during this time, not really compartmentalizing, just kind of merging it all together. And we've also got a lot of this happening because of the fact that, Jupiter is now in Libra. That's going to be a big focus on bonding for everyone. I think in all of these videos I've been talking about bonding, and understanding what human bonding is, what bonding really is. It's not about activity sharing. It's not about exchanging energy. It's not about doing things for each other, but understanding the true nature of human bonding. We've also got the Sun moving into Libra, into your 8th house of intimacy and shared resources. And a lot of you Pisces people are going to be seeing where we can get more out of this zone. That's what the Sun does whenever it goes somewhere. It focuses on where can we get more out of this place in your life. And it's talking about a part of your chart that governs 2 areas at once: intimacy, sensuality, and possibly even self-employment income, money that you make on the side, or money that you get from assets, money that you get from sharing your resources, and possibly even a spouse or a partner's income. And we're getting more out of all of these areas over the next month, up until the 22nd of October. And a lot of this could mean that we're seeing a considerable boost in side income, or in personal entrepreneurial income, or freelance income. We could also be seeing a boost in time spent, quality and quantity, when it comes to entertaining more of our more private and primal desires during this time. So it's a very, very nice, stimulating season on both sides. We've also got Venus, a planet of harmony and luck, moving into your 9th house of higher education, higher learning, higher spiritual and multicultural experiences, as well as government and legal proceedings. If you are in a situation where you do need to kind of get an official agency on your side, whether it's in a lawsuit, maybe you're trying to get into a special kind of school program, or maybe you are trying to get into a select group, whether it's a select writing circle or a spiritual group, something where it's kind of, it's not always 100% open to the public. This could be a private program or a private business group. This is the time to start putting yourself into these circles and start moving in these circles. Because what Venus is talking about is getting you popularity, attracting you the opportunity to win people over, to be allowed into these more select and, shall we say, higher caliber conversations and dialogues, to get something out of it for yourself, but also to perhaps even enhance the quality of the group that you're going into. And Venus will be here all the way up until the 18th of October. So what's going on with your cards? What's going on with your cards for this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of Freyr, which is all about contentment and wealth and peace. Honestly, it's one of the best cards you can get in this deck. And usually this card is talking about paying attention to where, when things are going well, sometimes the best way to keep a trend of things going well is to not try and push farther forward 1,000,001 times every single time. Learn to actually enjoy your victories, enjoy your harvest. It's like learning how to enjoy your meal. Learning how to enjoy the flavors of the food that you eat. Don't just inhale it. This is also talking about the need to savor. And in that savoring with the Freyr card really does come an opportunity to learn how to keep that status. Not always hunger for the next high that kind of comes from the dopamine from success and from achievement, but learning to actually understand that contentment with the victories as they come, because we will be having them. But it's also, again, very important to understand that to keep that good trend or that good vibe, or I guess you could say that good season going, we need to savor it a little bit. Not just be like, okay, tick that box off, got the trophy, got what we want, run on to the next thing. Don't let yourself become corrupted by ambitious aims. And I'm not saying all ambition is corrupt. I mean, I don't really advocate doing a splitting black and white kind of thinking, but sometimes ambition can corrupt a good thing, and sometimes ambition can also make us miss out on enjoying a good thing to the full extent that it's in our life. So, what is going on with your work and finance area this week? Well, we do have the card of the Six of Cups upright. And this can actually be a nice card because we're talking about opportunities coming out of the past, not necessarily out of the future. And this could be opportunities coming from old friends, old coworkers. This could actually be, maybe you find out that an old boss has moved on and they're with a new company, and, they look you up and you have a new job because they're going to treat you better, or this new company is better for everyone involved, or maybe somebody is starting to refer, new clientele to you. We've got opportunity, again, coming out of your past, coming out of your history professionally this week. If you are, in the middle of looking for new work, check out older neighborhoods. Take that clue. Check out older neighborhoods, or check back in with places that didn't seem like they were going anywhere before. But again, opportunity can come out of the past, and it looks like that is the message you are getting this week. For your communications, when it comes to your relatives, your friends, the messages you get from others, we do have the Two of Cups inverted. And this card can indicate somebody needing to confide in you this week about displeasure they may have with a mutual friend, or possibly a relative that you both have. This could also be a friend or a relative needing to discuss some dissatisfaction with a partnership they're in, whether it's just a couple or even a marriage. Now, the Two of Cups inverted is basically saying this really may have a lot to do with issues where people are not, again, there's that word, bonding as effectively as they could. And usually with the Two of Cups inverted, we do see it as kind of two to tango, taking two to tango to whatever this makes this issue go on between this person and whoever they're complaining about, or whoever their complaint is with. And with the Two of Cups inverted, it's very important to make sure that we don't take sides during this time, and maybe actually focus. Maybe don't try to play devil's advocate, but also, again, at the same time, kind of constructively talk about where it does take two to tango, because this person may be in a very impressionable state, and we don't want to actually have it be on our head what they decide to do next, if just because we went all gung-ho. Leave your experience with whatever these areas are in a box, come back to it later, but this is their time. For your emotions, when it comes to your romantic life, we do have the Three of Pentacles upright. Love is definitely going to be very easy to come by through your friends once again. This is exactly where the tarot and astrology always amaze me, because they often do say the same thing at the same time. Because the Three of Pentacles is saying that love will be enhanced and or found in groups or by groups this week. And usually with the Three of Pentacles, we see this happening in terms of groups that are endeavoring. You know, are you and friends going out to like kind of check out, you know, maybe a play, maybe we're going out to, you know, maybe we're all just going out together in a group function or a group situation. This is ideal. You may even find yourself in a situation where a friend or a relative's coworker may actually prove to be, you know, a fairly good match, somebody that would not be necessarily bad for you to meet. We also have with the Three of Pentacles upright, for those of you who are currently coupled, you and your partner are definitely going to be getting closer, sharing your time and your energy with groups this week. And so it's definitely important to pay attention to where a great bonding opportunity, even for the two of you, is going to come through actually getting more socially involved. Definitely not a homebody kind of week for the Pisces people. So that is your forecast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you'd like to get a session, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com.